What's going on, guys? We got a blast from the past here. That's right, talking about a Baliyo. You remember these? I did a review on these a while ago when these first came out. Actually, I had a bunch of them and I got rid of all of them over the years. And I found them again. Just talking about that new company that I was exposed to, MSLE Supply. They had them on there. They sell them for 10 bucks. They have a few different colors. They don't have all the different variants or whatever. But when I saw it, I knew I had to have one again to play with. If you haven't seen these before, basically, it's made by Spyderco, okay? And this is a pen that you can flip around like a Balisong. Now, how you use this is right here. You rotate this head, and that pops out our pen tip. Okay, so rotate in, rotate out. Once this is closed, you use it like a regular pen. It is a little bit, you know, less comfortable than a standard pen. These areas here don't get in the way. They look like they'd be totally cumbersome and stuff, but actually this is the best way I found to grip this, is to rest it on my middle finger here, pointer finger on the outside of the clip, thumb on the inside of the other clip, because these are your dual pocket clips, all right? And, you know, I can write totally fine like that. And of course, when you're done, you put the tip away, and that's where the fun really begins, is you flip this like a Balisong, all right? It's definitely awkward. It's harder to flip than a standard Balisong just because of how these handles feel. Plus, it's so light, but it's a cool way to kind of practice different types of moves. It's interesting, the old Baliyo. All right, and because you integrate these pieces here, you can do other things. You know, that's a little, I guess, more innovative. Been a little rusty on this thing, but pretty damn cool. And of course, as you saw there, there's individual pocket clips that kind of, when the knife's together, or knife, see? You think it's a knife, it's obviously not, it's just a pen. But when they're together, those work in unison to clip down to your pocket. All right, now, if they had this thing back when I was in school, every single kid would have one. I would have dozens of them. I still think it's a really cool thing to have in school. However, we live in such a PC world now, you know, I don't know, the schools are very, very sensitive with stuff. I mean, you don't have to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance anymore. So, you know, even though it's just a pen, I'm sure there's some teacher somewhere that's going to think this is some kind of dangerous knife and weapon, and they're going to want to confiscate it from you. So here's my big warning. If you are underage and you go to school and you bring something like this to school, even though it's just a pen, be prepared. There's always a possibility, there's always a chance that it's confiscated. Now, even though it is just a pen, if you're in class, be respectful. If your teacher's teaching you a lesson, don't be sitting there flipping the hell out of your pen. That's rude and uncalled for. But there's obviously a lot of downtime. When you're sitting at lunch, you can flip it around. Even like, you know, if you did an assignment and, you know, a lot of times teachers are done with their lesson and you're kind of goofing off, especially around holidays, before breaks and stuff like that. There's times you can play around with this and not be rude, you know what I mean? But when you're, you know, supposed to be learning, you should be learning. So that's my little suggestion to you. And my warning, like I said, even though it's just a pen and it's not a knife, there's always a possibility it's taken away from you if you play around with it at school. But for 10 bucks, they're damn fun. And I gotta, you know, relearn how to flip this because it does feel a little bit different than, you know, flipping a standard Balisong. So there you go, guys. Just a cool blast in the past. Had to get one in my hands again. Totally missed these things. Just, like I said, a lot of fun. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.